مرحبا بكم مشاهدينا، نعود إليكم اليوم لتغطية فعاليات اليوم الثاني من مهرجان عنبة للفيلم المتوسطي من خلال رسالة المهرجان. نعرض عليكم الآن من خلال هذا الروبورتاج فعاليات عرض فيلم العربي بن مهيدي، ولنا عودة لنلتقي بصناع السينما النسوية في أمريكا والجزائر في حوار شيق مع ضيفتي. عرض يوم الخميس 26 من أفريل فيلم العربي بن مهيدي من بطولة خالد بن عيسى، وذلك بمسرح عنابة باليوم الثاني من انطلاق فعاليات مهرجان عنابة للفيلم المتوسطي، بحضور جمهور غفير من ضيوف المهرجان والجمهور الجزائري الذي عبر عن إعجابه بالفيلم الذي جسد تضحيات هذه الشخصية التاريخية إلى جانب رفقائها في النضال.
أنا تاني راني محظوظة لأني أول مرة اليوم شفت العرض تاع الفيلم عربي بن مهيدي، وجد فخورة اللي تم عرضه في ولايتي في عنابة، وكان فيلم رائع جدا جدا.
الفيلم هذا رجعنا ليبوك تاع الوقت الشهداء. أنا بيرسونيلمون درك على النهار قلت لهم زعزعوا فيا حاجة من الداخل، جو سي با كيفاش نقدر نرجع درك. Franchement, merci beaucoup les acteurs, surtout Khaled Ben Aissa, il était magnifique. Merci pour le film, merci pour tout. Franchement, c'était magnifique. أعطيهم الصحة.
أنا سعيد جدا إنه الفيلم يتعرض في هذا المهرجان العرض الثاني، وأنا من مواليد عنابة عزيزة عليا، وإن شاء الله هذا المهرجان طبعا الرابعة وماشي الأخرى. العربي بن مهيدي صح كاع الناس تعرف وتحب العربي بن مهيدي. كي طرحوا عليا الدور كنت متخوف وحسيت بالمسؤولية، وحولت هذا التخوف وهذه المسؤولية بالعمل وبالتركيز.
يعرض على هامش المهرجان 70 فيلما من مختلف أنحاء العالم، يشارك منها 46 في المسابقة الرسمية للمهرجان، ويتم الإعلان عن الأفلام الفائزة بالجوائز عند اختتام المهرجان ب30 من الشهر الجاري. Hello everyone, we're coming to you from the Annaba Mediterranean Film Festival, and we will be having a good discussion with two brilliant ladies. We also have present today with us Miss Justine Barda. She is the founder and CEO of Telescope Film. She's also a senior programmer at the Seattle Film Festival. Hello Justine.
Hello. I'm delighted to be here. Thank you for having me.
Of course, the pleasure is all mine. We also have present here with us today, representing Algerian women in cinema, the brilliant Sarah Bertima. She is a screenwriter. She is also an artistic consultant. Many of you may know her from her work such as Adama TV show or Timusha. Hello, Sarah.
Hello, pleased to meet our guests here in Algeria Annaba Festival. Hi Sarah, how are you? وأهلا وسهلا بالجميع.
شكرا لك Sarah. So we'll be having this conversation in English because so you could have both opinions. I think it would be more interesting. So Justine, I want to start to ask you the question that I always love to ask people working in the field. How did you get into cinema? How did you decide that you wanted to work in this field?
I actually started out in literature. And I was teaching, I was doing my graduate studies in literature, and I started volunteering for a film festival just on the side, and then I started incorporating more film into my classes, and I found that my students responded more to the film than they did to the literature. And I'm not sure what that says about literature, something sad, I'm sure, but I just find that, film as a medium has obviously the power to reach all kinds of people in a powerful way.
So you would say it wasn't really planned?
No, it was a happy accident.
That's amazing. Sarah, did you plan your career in cinema and television, or did it just happen?
I think it was a choice. I think it was a choice because I began my career as a journalist, and I have some strange relationship with the cinema. I do like cinema from my teenagers. So I did my choice, and I do like cinema right now. I'm writing scripts, and I will write scripts for cinema, for television. I'm really happy to realize some of my dreams in cinema.
So you've made the right choice, I'd say.
I don't think it was the great choice, better than the right choice.
Right. So can we introduce the people watching us to what the job of a programmer in a film festival entails? Because many people can hear the word programmer in a film festival, but they don't know what the actual job description is. Can you introduce us to it?
That's really true, actually, that people don't necessarily know what a film festival programmer does. But the short version is that they choose the movies that play in a festival. And so I always tell people at my own festival that if they like the movies, then they can congratulate me, and if they don't like the movies, they know who to blame. So that's what a programmer does.
That's very brave of you, I'd say.
Thank you. I think so too.
Right, so Sarah, Justine just told us that she gets to pick the movies that are shown in the festival, such as the Seattle Film Festival. Now, I'm sure as a screenwriter, you would love to have the chance of your movie being shown in such a big festival. How would you say you could write scripts that can be understood by the whole world, not just Algerians?
Is the point what I am looking for, to write something for the cinema, not just for just Algerian cinema, but for the whole cinema, the international cinema. I can export our culture, Algerian culture, in cinema, especially in cinema, yes. And I think I did think about this point, and I have something for, inshallah, for the future about cinema.
Keep in touch. We'll keep in touch.
Right, so we could have Sarah's movies programmed in the festival, so we could have Algerian representation. That's amazing.
So I'm so excited to be produced from Brada. Okay.
So Justine, when I introduced you, I said that you were the founder and CEO of Telescope Film. Could you tell us about Telescope Film?
Sure, with pleasure. So telescopefilm.com is a website for international film and TV, which has a database of all content made outside the U.S. This is a site primarily oriented toward an American audience because the mission of the site is to get more Americans watching international film and television. I think in the U.S. we can sometimes be a little myopic, a little Hollywood-focused, and I think it's very important that we look around at the world outside our borders.
Right. Since you brought it up, now that Netflix is a big platform and it's practically everywhere, they have productions in every major country that produces film or TV. So would you say that the American culture is taking over the cinematic world or even the TV show business?
Well, certainly I think that American culture has an outsized influence and unfortunately can dominate the cinema culture of various countries and have a negative impact on the local cinema of those countries. However, I think that what Netflix is doing is interesting because they are producing local content on the ground. So rather than American content being exported from the U.S., they're producing that content locally and exporting it around the world, including to the U.S. So.
Right, yeah, that's a very good point as well. Sarah is a writer, and we have here in Algeria in Ramadan a lot of productions that get shown to the audience. So Sarah's shows that she has written are very popular here in Algeria. So I think she could give us an insight on what the Netflix After Effects can do and have on television, especially here in Algeria and in North Africa.
Indeed, we are working on this point. As she said, Jason, we are stressing to export our culture, our drama TV, Algerian drama TV, as well as what I did last year. So if we work for the platform, digital platform, we should write something strong and wild. I mean by wild to choose not just the popular subject as what I did, but we can work something of fantasia, something of culture, history. All this can export and show our deep culture, our dear Algeria, our dear drama TV. And I'm pleased to sharing this with Justin as producer, of course.
So, Sarah, your TV shows have been popular these past few years. The audience really loves anything written by Sarah Bertima. It could be comedy, it could be drama. They will be there and they will watch it, and the views can prove that. So, what would you say is your secret to getting into the Algerian viewer's mind?
We have to be close to the people, to be close to people, to look for what they want really, and to write for them the real or not the fake thing, the real thing. When they watch the movie or the comic or something, they feel that they have something from them. They feel ourselves in this drama or this comedy. That's the secret. I don't like to use this term, but I think it's to make search as well, to make search in our traditional popular culture. This is this strong point which you can make a strong movie, a strong drama, if it's about cinema or about TV, yes.
So I would call it the Sarah Bertima touch. That's the secret.
If you said it, yeah. What do you think, Justin?
Well, I did want to just go back to an earlier point about you. I believe, Sarah, you were asking about movies that can reach a global audience, not just an Algerian audience. And I wanted to say that, in my opinion, there's no reason why something made specifically for an Algerian audience can't reach a global audience. Of course it can. And in fact, I think that those kinds of films or shows that are immersed in a local culture have a particular richness and value. And people who try to make shows or movies that can appeal to a global audience, sometimes it's emptied out of that local richness and value, if that makes sense.
Yes, it does, I think, because Algeria is a very beautiful country when it comes to culture, when it comes to traditions. These traditions being shared worldwide, I think, can give us a head start on global cinema or global TV. I think if we could get our productions out there, I think it could really be something great.
Of course, because if we talk about the old cinema, the old Algerian cinema, we have great and nice movies. Yes, as well as La Bataille d'Alger, even the commercial movie. The cinema, Algerian cinema shows strong products about that, and actually. All producers, all industries, cinema people, they are working for this point to show the deep Algeria through our cinema, even through our TV, because right now we consider the digital platform as a mode of show. Yes, TV series. It was something of it's trend industry. If we stress on this point. So I think Algeria right now is developing his place in even if we talk about Middle East, Gulf countries, international in Europe, America, we are working on this point.
I love that. So, Justine, you are on the jury on this festival, in the Mediterranean Film Festival in Annaba. So, I would like to ask you, how does a jury make a call when it comes to choosing the right movies to win the prize?
That's a great question. I think that, in a way, every jury is different. It certainly helps if the people on the jury agree and have similar feelings about the movies. Otherwise, there can be some debate and maybe some argument. But I have terrific colleagues on this jury, and I have great confidence in them. And it's really a pleasure to watch the films and have people to talk about them with who care about cinema as much as I do.
Exactly, especially that our jury is very special. This year we have Mr. Nouri Bilgi Ceylan, whose film was projected in Cannes Film Festival. The actress won the Best Actress prize through the movie. So I think he can give a very good insight when it comes to these movies. And you guys can share maybe different point of views until you can get to pick the right movie.
Absolutely. I mean, he is, of course, one of the great filmmakers working today. I'm a huge fan of his work, you know. But you know, the other members of our jury are also great. Mastane, for example, she was the editor and producer of Pana Panahi's film Hit the Road, which was a recent favorite of mine, and Adila is, of course, a well-known actor and director in Algeria in her own right. So it's really a distinguished group of people.
Thank you, Justine. So you've told us what the process looks like to pick the right movie. Sarah, you told me backstage that you pick the right actor for the right role in a way that makes you rewrite the actor's personality. So you literally invent people. So could you give us an insight on how you can pick the right cast to the script that you've written? How could you picture this actor in that role?
Actually, all screenwriter has special inspiration when he was writing his paper. So for me, it's different. For me, I have a good photo for the first time of this person, of this actor, and I start to write for this actor or for this actress. And this what happened for me in my TV drama series, which had really a success. And I don't think for the future I will take it the same way. Maybe I will change. I write my paper, and after that I will choose my actors for this, or I will make a proposal for it, because I'm not the first one who choose. There is a producer, there is a director.
I wanted to ask you about that too. When it comes to bringing your script to life, you have to choose the right director who can give you, I think, who shares the same point of view as you and understands your vision and can bring it really to real life. How do you choose the right directors or producers to collaborate with?
Actually, the choice of the director is very, very important. And I think of all my works, I did make the choice of director before present my script to a producer. Or sometimes it happens to me to even I talk with producer. I made a proposal of directors. And I think a director should understand my paper, should understand my spirit, my soul in actors, in the subject which I am writing on. So it's very important. It's very important to share this point with the director. Yes.
That's amazing. So, Justine, thank you for being here with us today. A final word for everyone watching us tonight about the film festival.
Well, one of the things that has impressed me so much is seeing what enthusiastic audiences you have. It's fantastic to go to the theater and there's just like tons of people so excited to see the movies. I love that. It's inspiring to me. So everybody come out and see the films.
Thank you, Justine. Thank you. Sarah, thank you for being here with us today. A final word for people who love you and are watching this interview.
Vive Cinema, vive the cinema. We are very excited and happy to end this festival. We met a lot of people of cinema, producers, directors, actors. So I think and I hope that these kinds of festival be always in Algeria, all years in Algeria.
Thank you, Sarah. So, everyone, we have come to the end of our discussion. We had Justine Barda here with us today, and also Sarah Bertima. I hope the conversation was light and interesting to you guys. See you in many other interviews and coverage for what's happening at the Annaba Film Festival. Thank you everyone for tuning in. كان هذا حوارنا مع جاستين بردة وسارة برتيمة. تغطيتنا لا تزال متواصلة إلى غاية اختتام المهرجان. ابقوا دائما أوفياء للقناة الشبابية ورسالة المهرجان. كانت معكم سارة حيدوشي.